Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?
Patriots, Patriots, this is Secret Service Sam. Welcome to Samson's World. I got to be honest, I'm pissed. I'm really pissed off. This shit with ICE has gone too far. It's been going too far. They're killing American citizens. They're ripping them out of their house. It's just how much more can we stand? How many of you can just support this? They're targeting Latinos. They're targeting brown-skinned Americans. United States citizen, and I'm just tired. I'm fucking angry. And it's going to take all of us to get angry. And I'm angry that they're sitting there ripping good people. They just ripped some guy, Raphael, out of a Silver Lake neighborhood close to where I live today. Everybody said about him he was a community leader. They said he helped to keep the community safe. He was a hard worker. And you can just hear his screams of them ripping him out of this house. Meanwhile, we have a pedophile sitting in our White House, allegedly. Doesn't even feel so alleged anymore. But I'm fucking pissed off. I'm sick of it. Sick of all these racists getting to control the narrative in our country. That freaking Klan rally, TPUSA halftime bullshit show. Anybody who tuned into that and seriously wanted to watch that over Bad Bunny, you're a racist. There is no other way around it. That Klan rally that you held, Erica Kirk, you fucking fake performative Christian. I'm tired of performative Christians. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then say you voted for Donald Trump. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then rip good, hardworking Latinos out of their homes. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and tune into a different fucking white led Super Bowl Klan rally show led by Kid Rock, a guy whose lyrics said that he wants underage girls. You don't get to use Jesus anymore. You don't get to go into your church and act like you're a good Christian when ICE is going to churches and ripping good Christians off the street, real Christians. You don't get to do it anymore. I'm so angry. I am so angry. I just can't believe what we're doing here. That 5 million people watched that Turning Point USA piece of shit. That traitor, trash, white trash, traitor bash is what I call it. Kid Rock, a guy who wasn't even good in the early 2000s, that's your guy? Did you notice Erica Kirk? Who hasn't shed one tear since her husband was assassinated in front of all of us? Who hasn't spent 1 minute with her kids? She's the one you look up to now? Jesus would be disgusted. I wish Jesus would come back and let all you fake jelly roll bitch performative Christians let you know that you're fake as fuck. I'm angry. And I can no longer contain that fucking anger. I'm a comedian and I am pissed off. This is nothing short of the Gestapo. You are dragging good, hardworking Americans out of their home. Immigrants. We're all immigrants. Just a bunch of ignorant fucks in our country. We are letting racism rule because our president is a racist. Yes. And it's not just the fact that he posts the Obamas as apes. That was just the cherry on top. I am angry. I'm going to show you some of these videos. Listen to this mother. They are United States citizens, and she are crying. And we let these Proud Boy ICE. Enrico Tarrios, who is the leader of the Proud Boys, is known to be a member of ICE. I am angry. And if you guys don't get angry, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do. I don't even know what we're going to do. I don't know how you can sit and watch this.
Please, oh my God, my kids are in the house, you guys, please.
Who's in the house?
My kids, my 2 kids and my son, please. And my son, please.
Step out.
You guys, please, you guys are scaring my kids. My kids are...
Bring your kids out with you.
Okay.
Call your kids now.
I will, please.
United States citizens.
Don't do this to my kids.
Come here.
My kids. Come on. Oh my God, my kids. My kids are so young. Oh my God. You guys, my kids.
Go to the left. Go to your mom.
Come on. Oh my God, you guys are kids. Oh my God. You guys.
Who else is in the house?
Nobody.
Disgusting.
Oh my God. Why?
Yeah, why is a good question? Because MAGA is a bunch of fucking racist cowards. Come on my show. Come on my show, Dave. Copy and paste it and come say this shit to my face. Come on, Ski Mike. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on the show. Copy and paste it and come say this shit to my face. MAGA is the party of cowards. They're not Republicans. They're the Klan. Yeah. Come say this to my face. Ski Mike, come tell everybody. Come say Ice Ice Baby to my face. Andrew, come on and say this to my face. Come on. Anybody. Copy and paste the link and come on the show and tell me how racist you are. And what a bunch of cowards hiding behind these keyboards up in my comments every single day like a bunch of fucking pussies. And you call me. I'm at least here ready to face it. You guys can't say shit every time I invite you on the show. None of you guys have the balls. Look at what they're doing. These are American citizens. But the problem is you MAGA cowards don't care because you're racist fucks. You guys are the grandkids of the people who used to make postcards of lynchings. That is who you are. MAGA is the grandchildren, the great-grandchildren of the racists who used to say MLK needs to protest peacefully. The grandkids of the people who called Malcolm X a terrorist. I am angry. Oh, yeah, I love these liberal tears. Yeah, come on the show and say it to my face. Come on here. You sit in the comments. You call me names, but you guys don't have the balls. You can't come on and even articulate your point because you're so used to taking cum out of Donald Trump's mouth, swallowing it and regurgitating it. I'm tired. I'm angry. Come on the show and say this shit to my face. These are United States citizens.
We're citizens. My son is a citizen. We have paperwork. We have all the paperwork.
Fucking cowards. Fucking Proud Boys. That's all it does. Oh, come on, Divad. Come on the show and say it to my face. Show your face. All you guys are cowards. I need to be deported too? Got it. You constitutional deniers. Come on the show, Ski Mike. Come on here and talk to me. Say it to my face. Say it to my face. Yeah, MAGA always crashes Grindr because they're closeted homosexuals. Say it to my face, Stephanie Jones. Come on the show and say it to my face. I am so over you MAGA cowards. You are not Americans. Andrew, you don't even understand the Constitution. Come on the show and I'll tell you about it and teach you. Yeah, everybody sounds like a cuck. Well, guess what? I will fuck your wife while you watch, you cuck. I am angry. All you racists, you guys don't understand. You are the minorities, and we will squash each and every one of you out. Hal's New York Water and Chip Company supported the TPUSA halftime show. So did Home Depot. Thank you, Philly. You are cowards. Trump is a pedophile. I have to say allegedly, but that's not going to be for too much longer. He lied. Your fucking cult leader lied. He said he kicked Jeffrey Epstein out of the club. He was never a member, and he never kicked him out. The chips are falling, you pedophile supporters. I hope none of you have daughters because you're disgusting. You're the lowest of the low human beings. Prisoners, the worst of us, the murderers, the rapists, the worst of us agree that pedophiles die when they go to prison. Your cult leader lied, and it is coming out. And you want to know why? Because this thing has gone international. Why are they redacting? Why are they protecting pedophiles? If Donald Trump was not all over this, why is he not suing for defamation? He's suing our own country, MAGA. He's suing our own country for $10 billion. And do you know where that money comes from? You. No, Jared, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot for being in a cult. Come on the show, Jared, and say it to my face. There's the link to the show. None of you have the balls to say it to my face. You know what MAGA is? MAGA is the coward, like somebody's getting jumped, and MAGA are the ones who come up and hit them from behind. Nothing you say is factual. Got it. Come on the show. The link's right there. Come on, Texas. Texas Air Gunner, copy the link. See, the problem is most of you MAGA don't even know how to fucking work technology. Phil, you can't hear me? How's that possible? The audio's on. Audio's on. Turn your computer up. Come on the show, MAGA. Copy and paste the link, you dumbasses. Come on. Texas Air Gunner, let me come on the show. I'm inviting you on the show. Come on the show, right there. Copy and paste it. Let me expose all these racist fucks. If Donald Trump was not all over the Epstein files, why would he not be suing for defamation of character? He sues for everything else. This needs a bigger platform. More people should be seeing and hearing this. Thank you, Philly in the sky. Philly in the Shay. Fuck MAGA. Fuck you racist fucks. That red hat is the KKK hood. That's what it means to people when you guys wear those stupid fucking MAGA hats. Trump is a pedophile. Oregon 123, come on the show and tell me how you love pedophiles. You sick fucking pedo protector. It's over. Come on and debate someone. Come on, bring them on. Actually debate somebody? I would if any of you had the balls to come on the show. Yeah, 3 likes. Come on the show. Let's do it. Come on there in person. Let's go, Patrick. Come on. Link is right here. Do any of you fucking MAGA cowards know what it means to stand on business? Well, come on. Yeah. Come on, Shane Lewis. Come and say it to my face. None of you guys have the balls to come on and say it to my face. We build the world around you. No, racists are the minorities. Come on, Patrick. Yeah, well, come on. Come talk to my face. The link doesn't work. You guys are retarded. Copy and paste the link and come on the show and talk to me. Talk to my face. It's right there. It's right there. All you have to do is copy and paste it, but I'm guessing most of you MAGA don't have the education enough to know how to copy and paste. Trump did not kick Epstein out of his club. That just came out.
The Democrats do. All of his friends were Democrats. You look at this Reid Hoffman, you look at Larry Summers, Bill Clinton, they went to his island all the time, and many others, all Democrats. I believe that.
All right, guys, we got a MAGA. Come on, Texas, say it to my face.
Stupid
Come
shit.
on, Jack.
Yeah, say what? What do you want to know?
Well, I'd like to know, how can you support MAGA when Donald Trump was just found that he did not kick Jeffrey Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago?
Okay. First of all, who gives a fuck? What does that mean?
What does that mean? That means he,
What does that mean?
he lied.
That he lied about not kicking him out of Mar-a-Lago. Okay, I'll agree with you. So fucking what?
So
what does that prove?
If Trump is found to have harmed children, will you denounce him?
Well, 100%. What the fuck would I not? That would be the stupidest question ever. Now, answer me this. Why, when the Democrats were in control and got the Epstein files, if Trump was in it and guilty, they would have went after him for it. Why didn't they?
That's an
Can you explain
excellent.
that? Yeah, explain that.
That's an excellent question. You know why?
Sure. What is your reasoning?
Because they're on it also.
Oh, so now that it's released, he's like, what's going on now? Like, where's all this shit? Show me one thing that says anything about Trump at Epstein Island. Or
Are you serious?
like, there's like an actual picture of him talking to somebody. So just because I talked to Greg Abbott and I got a picture of me shaking his hand, does that mean I fucking suck his dick or know him?
No. The
See,
point
exactly.
is,
So what's the point?
the point is
Your
the
point?
reason Democrats did not release this, or anybody has before, is because this is not party lines. You denounce pedophilia.
Okay, cool. None of this makes a fucking big difference. So how is Trump a pedophile?
I'm sorry?
How is Trump a pedophile? I want to know what y'all's meaning is. Like, where do you get your info from?
He's all over. He's mentioned in the Epstein files over 5,000 times.
So if I talk about Trump, does that mean he's mentioned? Like, all these people just mention him? That don't make a fuck.
Okay. If he's not on the files and everybody is saying, why isn't he suing for defamation of character?
Because what's defiling him? What's defaming him? What the fuck is defaming him even if he's on the files? It could just be some dumbass saying that they wanted to suck his dick. But he wouldn't let them. That means he's still in the files. It don't make he's a pedophile. I mean, what? None of this makes a fucking bit of sense. The files have been around for like 5 years. Who gives a shit?
No, the files have been around for much longer than that.
So what's the big deal?
The big deal is that children, it's the largest child sex trafficking ring in the world.
Okay, and there's proof that Clintons were there. Why ain't y'all giving a fuck about the Clintons?
You're not listening, Tex. Take them down. Take Bill Clinton. You think I give a fuck about Bill Clinton?
Well, I mean, I don't know. You care so much about Trump.
No, I care about pedophiles.
Well, me too. But if he's an actual pedophile, the most investigated person in the entire world during his whole first term, he was like tried to impeach twice over bullshit. Of course, we found out that was all bullshit.
What
I mean,
was
all the
bullshit? Who
fucking
was-
charges against them just made up bullshit. Like, couldn't even make it. They just made up shit. Like, even the bank was like, "Oh, we're not defrauded. We still do business with them." And they still tried to prosecute them over some bullshit. Like, come
So
the fuck on, man.
Do you think the 2020 election was stolen because they proved
Stolen
that
or fucking rigged?
I'm sorry?
I'm pretty sure there was some shenanigans going on. It was just funny how they stopped counting in the middle of the night, and then fucking all of a sudden Biden gets like 10 million votes. Yeah, no, nothing's nefarious. It just, that was perfectly normal. That's never happened ever in the history of voting. But it was normal.
Okay, but
So
you
no,
know
that was
you
all
know-
normal. It was
but
all
you know-
normal.
But you understand every single court did not
No,
find
they
any election interference.
no, they didn't. That's not even y'all just changed the terminology and shit. That's
Who
not
was
even what
y'all?
happened. First of all, the courts were like,
Who
what
was
can we do
y'all?
anyways?
Texas, who is y'all?
All
I'm
of you
Sam.
liberals. Y'all
Who's
all
liberal?
say the same shit.
Who's-
Like,
who's liberal?
they didn't accept the evidence. No, the judges straight up said, what can we do anyways? There's no fucking point. Even if he wins or not, what are they gonna do? Take Biden out of office? There's nothing he could do because it's fucking
Do
shit's
you
rigged.
understand that Mike Lindell, that My Pillow guy, is broke now because he said all those lies about
I don't give a fuck
Dominion?
about Mike Lindell. I don't listen to Mike Lindell. I don't know who the fuck. I know who he is, but I don't give a fuck.
I know,
Who
but
cares?
the point is, they
No, you're just making. Now
no,
you're just bringing other shit up.
no, I'm bringing up there was no election interference.
There was 100%. That's why Georgia just got fucking raided because of all the bullshit shenanigans that went on with the pipe bursting and all that crap. No, just admit that there was shit that happened, and to you to say that there wasn't one fucking vote. And first of all, and then the next thing is he kicked the holy living fuck out of Biden, Kamala, whoever the fuck you want to say was running for president. He won everything. That's never happened like ever besides fucking Reagan. So how? And then now he's doing the shit that we wanted because we voted for him, and now everyone's pissed off. They want him to not do what we voted him in for.
So
If you would have watched any of his rallies, you would know he's doing exactly what he said was going to do.
No, I don't go to his rallies.
I didn't
Now,
go to his
do you-
rally either, but I just watched him and listened to him, and that's what I
Now-
voted for.
So you want them to remove every single immigrant. You don't want
Illegal immigrant,
illegal immigrant, but
100%. Get the fuck out of our country.
and you're not an immigrant?
Fuck no, I'm not an immigrant. You know what my grandfather was? Was fucking William Fitzhugh, best friends with George Washington. Fucking Google his ass. Wikipedia. He had like 250 slaves on like fucking 50,000 acres in Virginia. I'm from this fucking country since 1700s or 1600s.
And so you're saying your great grandfather, none of them ever came over here. Your lineage.
Before it was a country, yeah, in the 1600s. William Fitzhugh, look him up. Wikipedia his ass. He's best friends with George Washington.
And you're proud that he owned slaves. Is that what you're saying?
I don't give a fuck. It was 300 years ago. A lot of people, everybody that was rich would own slaves usually, pretty much back then. I ain't saying it was right. I just don't give a fuck. It's fucking 300 years ago.
And are you Christian?
Yes, I am Christian.
And
Go to church every Sunday.
You go to church every Sunday.
Yes, I fucking do. What do you got to say about that now?
I just don't think the way you're speaking is anything of how Jesus would speak.
First of all, this ain't got nothing to do with Jesus. I can speak however I want. I just can't judge your dumb ass, is what I can't do. That's all he says. Don't judge thy neighbor. But you can damn sure tell them when they're right or wrong.
No, Jesus says, do unto others as you want done to yourself. Would you want your family ripped out of your home if you weren't an illegal criminal?
Come on, take your ass to Mexico and jump over the border without fucking checking in and see what the fuck happens. Go to any other country. Go to goddamn Canada.
Of course.
If you got a felony, you can't even get into Canada.
Well,
they do background checks on your ass.
Texas, have you ever been out of the country?
Yes, I've been to Mexico a few times. I was stationed in San Diego when I was in the fucking Navy. So, yeah, what else are you going to say now?
I'm just saying, were you treated that way when you went to Mexico?
No, because you got to fucking check in, dude. Just like when you come back across the border, you got to prove who the fuck you are. Show them ID.
Right, but do you understand that our Fourth Amendment allows for anybody who comes into the country illegally, you're afforded due process?
No, you're a fucking liar. Where does it say that? And you even know what due process is? It's different for everything. There's no due processes for illegal immigrants that are over here illegally. Their due process is they've already got a court order to get the fuck out. That's how the damn ICE agents know where to go to get them. They already got a fucking court order to get out. How do you not know this? They're just randomly going to people's houses? Is that how they pick people up? Are you tired of getting burned?
The Fourth Amendment allows for anybody who comes into our country.
Read the motherfucker outright.
All right, hold on a second.
Doesn't say anything about illegal. You know what? They didn't even fucking think about that stupid ass shit back then because they were trying to build a country. Why the fuck would they be saying? Why would they be like, oh yeah, people that come over here illegally and we don't know who the fuck they are, they get all the same rights as you do, that pay taxes and shit. Who's paying their lawyers? Due process? How the fuck do they get lawyers from all the taxes they haven't paid? Is that how you get fucking free lawyers?
Text, let me read it to you. The Fourth Amendment protects all people in the U.S., including immigrants, regardless of status, against unreasonable searches and seizures.
It says immigrants?
Yes, does
it say illegal immigrants? Oh, well, now drop your whole fucking case. Illegals are not the same as immigrants. Elon Musk is not an illegal immigrant. He fucking stood in line, paid his dues, did his shit. You can't just jump the border because you fucking want to. I don't give a shit who you are.
Anybody who jumps the border
is fucking illegal. Committing a federal offense.
I'm reading it to you right here. Let me read it to you again.
Read it all you want. It doesn't say anything about illegals.
Yes, it does.
It says immigrants.
Let me read it to you. Protects the people within the U.S. against unreasonable searches and seizures, generally applying to undocumented immigrants.
That's what oh yeah, let's pull up the Fourth Amendment. That's not what it says at all.
Well, I mean, why would I lie to you?
Because you're reading. I don't know what you're reading. Hold on, Fourth Amendment.
Look it up. I had a lawyer on my show. We had this same
Fourth Amendment text.
A lot of people do not understand this. I didn't even understand this until people came on the show and said that that they aren't afforded due process.
That's bullshit. The right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and the particular describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be searched. Has nothing to fucking do with any of what you just said. It just says you can't get fucking searched unless you do a crime, which is true.
In summary, undocumented immigrants.
I don't care about the in summary. That's not what the fucking thing says.
This is the Constitution. The undocumented immigrants possess Fourth Amendment rights.
Under where? Show me the Supreme case where that they did that. Show me.
Hang on.
Come on, man. Supreme case is the only one that sets precedence. Because what I just read on the Fourth Amendment doesn't say anything about that. I don't give a fuck what lefty Google thinks.
Lefty Google. Now, Tex, are you in Texas?
Of course I'm in Texas.
Okay. Now, you guys have a lot of Latino immigrants there, right?
I mean, not where I'm at because I live in the country. It's just in the damn Democratic run cities.
Okay. So do you have Latino friends?
No, but guess what? My nephew's fucking Mexican. What does it matter?
Well, the point
My sister married a fucking Mexican. Their last name's Garcia. What does that matter?
Well,
I don't like fucking Mexicans or something?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is generally when you have different friendships with people, you hear their experiences and it helps you to be a little more empathetic to what other people are going through. I mean, isn't that the teachings of Jesus? Do you really think Jesus would sit there and say, fuck them, they can get the hell out of our country? Did we lose him? Tex, come on back on if looks like your Wi-Fi lost out. But I do appreciate him. Thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate you guys come on the show. I appreciate at least he's willing to come on and talk to me to my face. Thank you. Let me look this up for you. The Fourth Amendment in the Constitution gives rights to illegal immigrants to due process. Tex, there you are. I lost you for a second.
Yeah, I know. And it's not due process of breaking the border. It's if you commit a crime over here, you're going to go to court. Has nothing to do with border jumping.
The Fourth Amendment protects all persons in the U.S., including legal and undocumented immigrants.
Says what? What Supreme Court is that? Supreme Court case is that?
Due process rights regarding their fair treatment and generally rooted in the Fifth. Even if you
I don't give
illegally,
a fucking generally rooted shit. You're
if
just
you
talking
jump-
shit, dude. What fucking Supreme Court case gave these illegals the rights?
all right, let me look.
Because the goddamn Fourth Amendment don't say shit about that. It just says you can't be searched unless you commit a crime.
No, it says anybody in the country illegally is afforded due process. Let me get
That's
it up.
not what the fucking Fourth Amendment says. I just read it to you verbatim from the goddamn
Does the
Constitution.
Fourth
It doesn't say
Amendment
anything like that.
give illegal immigrants due process?
What is the due process? Can you explain to me what due process even is?
Yes, undocumented immigrants in the United States have Fourth Amendment protections against unreasonable seizures and seizures. The text of the Fourth Amendment protects the people from such government intrusions, a term the Supreme Court and lower courts have largely interpreted to include non-citizens.
Okay. What due process are these illegals not getting?
They're being, well, first of all, they're being snatched up.
Okay. Stop right there. Cool.
Mhm.
You're saying they're getting snatched up. When you commit a crime and you got a warrant out for your arrest, what fucking happens to you?
No, I agree with that.
You
But
get
these are
snatched
people,
the fuck up, right? When do you get your due process?
okay, but they're taking
Sure,
immigrants.
you get
from-
snatched up and you go to fucking jail. When
Absolutely, but they're getting the due process. The point is, you
They're-
can't just deport people out of our country without due process, without
they
giving
already
them
have
support.
court orders for these fuckers to be out. Do you realize when they came over the border, they went up to a damn border patrol agent and said, "I'm Joe Schmo," and he's like, "Okay, here's a fucking whatever. Be at this court date at this time." These fucking people didn't go to their court dates, and now they have. There's removal orders from the judges that do federal immigration, have orders and warrants. That's how these ICE officers know where to go pick them up.
So, Tex, they are taking people who are at immigration court who are trying to do it legally, and they're removing them from the court. How is that fair?
Because they didn't come over here legally. You have to go to a port of entry, fill out all these visa forms, get a visa to come over here. Now, guess what? If you overstay your visa, that's a civil matter. If you come over illegally, like Biden allowed, that is a federal crime. There is, like, I don't know, like, you can just simply look this shit up. There's nothing to argue about. The fuckers are getting arrested for committing crimes usually, and there might be other people with them. They're going to get deported too. They already said we're not going after the people that ain't doing crimes. We're going after people that are criminals. But if they happen to be next to somebody that's illegal, they're going to fucking take them too. That's that simple, man. What are they doing wrong that they haven't been doing for 24 years since, or when ICE was done in like 01 or 03 or some shit?
Well, people say a lot that Obama deported 3 million people, and they say, why did people not have a problem with it then? And
That's
I think
exactly
the
right.
answer is because they're not sending armed military militia into our neighborhoods to harass. You served, and by the way, thank you for your service.
I appreciate it. I didn't do nothing. I was in the Navy, but this is why.
I'm just saying, but for what you fought for, if somebody came up to you, a masked agent, and said, "Tex, are you an American citizen?" Wouldn't you be offended by that? I mean, you said yourself, you've been here since the 1700s.
My family has, and no, I wouldn't be offended because whenever I get pulled over, they ask me for my ID too.
Well,
so what do you fucking do? When I vote, I have to give ID. I'm not offended because I'm not a pansy. I'm not a fucking.
No, you're missing.
I'm not a victim.
Of course, when you get pulled over, they ask for your ID. I understand that, but I'm saying walking down the street, you've committed no crime. You're sitting there walking down the street with your family.
Who the fuck are they doing that to?
Who are they doing? They're doing that
Show
to.
me. Everyone's got cameras and videos. Send me a video. I'll send you my email, ctaylor1982@live.com. Send me some fucking videos of this shit.
Okay.
Not some screen clips of stupid shit, AI generated screenshots or some crap.
No, look, Tex, you don't know me, but I have no reason to lie. I have no reason to fight you. We're both Americans. You serve for our country. I respect you for that. My thing that I'm doing, I'm not left, I'm not right. I'm just trying to figure out a way that we can come to the middle.
Well, like I told you, people that came over illegally, they get rounded up and deported. And this is why this is exactly why they're coming in SWAT teams in them shitty ran. They're sanctuary cities, right? So they're allowed to come in there and Google up. So there's fucking shit tons of them. And then whenever stupid Governor Waltz wants to say you're not allowed to work with them, well, guess what? They release these fuckers from prison and jail out to the public again, and then they can go kill people like they have been doing and all this other fucking crap.
But do you
Why
understand?
is it only happening in Democratic-run shitholes? Because they're deporting people in Texas, every other fucking state, but it's only happening in the Democratic-run shitholes that they say are sanctuary cities. It's
And
because
so
they're not
why do
allowed
you-
to work with the federal agents. They're forbiddingly forced. So guess what? Just like
Why
Tom
aren't
Holman said,
they-
instead
why
of
aren't
one
they
or two
going-
person,
Why are they not going to red states?
they are. They're just working with the police, so they're not doing all this stupid shit. I'm explaining it. When you pick up a fucking dude from jail, you need one or two cops. When you got to raid a fucking criminal's house, you need a whole fucking SWAT team of cops. Just
Dude.
like one
So you're saying you need
criminal.
a SWAT
one-
team.
Yes, to go arrest one criminal that killed somebody or raped somebody, they're not going to go up with one cop, knock on the door, and say, "Will you turn yourself in?" They're going to SWAT team his house, kick his fucking door down, and draw guns on everybody in the house, put them all in handcuffs, because that's how shit works. And everybody wants to cry for these illegal fucking immigrants. Who gives a shit? We all got lives. We all deal with it. Just stay the fuck out of it and let them do their job. It's what we voted for. Just like every fucking rally, I'm supporting all these cocksuckers. Yay! That's why he won 3,500 out of the fucking, what he went, 2,500 counties, and only fucking dipshit Kamala won 500. We won the popular vote, all the fucking swing states, the fucking demolished the college vote. I can't even think of it right now. We kicked the shit out of y'all, man.
Tex,
This is what fucking we voted for.
Tex, everybody agrees on deporting illegal murderers and criminals. But do you also believe, for example, I saw, and I have this on tape, where they arrested a fruit vendor.
Oh, for what?
For just, I guess, being here illegally.
Well, that's fine. Was he next? Was he by somebody? Who gives a shit? What's your point? Good.
The
That's what I
point
voted
is,
for.
the point is, I thought most people voted to deport illegal criminals.
No,
but
that's
not people
first.
who are. So you want everybody out?
I already said that. Yes. If you're here illegally, get the fuck out of our country. You want to come back, do it the right way.
Okay.
I didn't say they got to stay gone. They just got to go and come back the right way.
So people who are actually at immigration court attempting to do it the right way and they are dragged out and arrested, what do you say to that?
I don't give a shit. They're dragged out for a reason. Either they're criminals or we don't want them here because they're like the people that are marching in the streets fucking with stupid Mexican flags and these goddamn Palestinian flags. These stupid fucking weird people, man.
What is
They wouldn't do that in Palestine.
Don't you support our First Amendment to protest?
Yeah, to not get in the way and do a bunch of dumb shit.
But do you know that most protests don't, for example, during the civil rights era, Martin Luther King, do you think just with peaceful protests that was going to make racist white people give equal rights?
Oh, so was the
90s
riots fucking peaceful too? Was that peaceful protesting in LA?
Well, after police beat up Rodney King, that was the first time seeing police brutality. Which
that was probably wrong. I don't know nothing about that. It was a little bit before that I gave a fuck. But was that peaceful protesting too? Was the Summer of Love over some dumb black motherfucker that fucking killed himself on fentanyl? Fucking that was peaceful too.
I don't know who you're talking about, but
George Floyd, stupid fucking that piece of shit.
So why do you hate George Floyd so much?
He's a piece of shit.
You realize the officer
died, but it wasn't a cop's fault. He died of fucking fentanyl overdose. Yeah, George Floyd was a piece of shit. He's a criminal. He's a career criminal. I don't give a fuck.
So you think George Floyd, if somebody is a criminal, the police have the right to kneel on their neck and suffocate them?
That was what they were trained to do. If you don't believe me, just Google it. We've already proven that ain't what he died from.
That's illegal. Police officers are not trained to put their knee on
somebody's
neck.
100%. Yes, they were. 100,000%. It wasn't on his neck. It was on his back of his shoulder. And you can't die of suffocation from the back of your neck. Who the fuck chokes someone out from behind? That's not how it works, dude.
Have you ever had a grown man?
He died from fentanyl poisoning.
Okay, so what about Philandro Castile?
I don't even know who the fuck that is, and probably don't give a shit either.
A law-abiding, gun-carrying black man who was shot in his car.
Okay, that sucks. Now let me see the video of why he got shot.
For being black.
That's not why he got shot.
Do you think that black people and white people have the same experience when pulled over by the police?
No, because black people commit like 90% of the crimes. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. I don't give a shit. That's just how it is. Watch all the videos of them raiding fucking stores and looting. It's never 150 white people. It's always 150,000 black people. Why?
And Tex, how many black friends do you have? Like how many
I
close,
have
and I won't even ask you how many, but do you have close
I
black relationships
have one.
where
I
you
have one,
these
but he
conversations? Losing you again. It's that country Wi-Fi.
we called him Nigonki. That's his fucking name. Because we
Sorry.
ain't
Whoa,
give
whoa,
a shit about
whoa,
racism.
whoa. Back up. What did you just say?
His name is Nigonki. Nigga and honky is how you make his name, and that's his fucking name. If you
Okay.
don't believe me, call him and ask
So,
him.
Tex, are you a racist? Because you realize you just said the N-word so
Nigga?
freely. But
Who gives a shit? What the fuck? How am I being racist by saying a word? Am I calling somebody that? Am I being derogatory with it?
I will let you know if you're not aware that most people who hear white people say that word.
Okay, they're fucking racist. They're probably the racist ones. It's like all the Democrats with their, you can't get ID because black people are too stupid to get ID. Why have ID to vote? Only white people can get IDs. You hear? That's
So-
all you hear from the
ICE
Dems.
no, it's not. So ICE targeting only Latinos. Why are they? You don't think there's Swedish people here or here illegally? There's
Not
white
doubt it.
people.
People from Sweden got money. They do it legally, more than likely. And it ain't just Mexicans. It's more. I would say it'd be dark skinned. Because how weird would it be to stereotype a dark skin and be like, well, he looks Iranian. He must be from America. What is it? Just common knowledge to be like, oh, well, that dude's dark skinned. He's probably from a different ethnic region, or he could be American, but he's ethnically different. Why wouldn't you ask him? Why is it racist to ask him? Is that what you're saying? It's racist to ask someone their ethnicity?
It is racially profiling to walk up to, like, for example, there was a car wash where everybody there is Latino. They're all documented citizens, and ICE goes in there chasing them around, tackling everybody, profiling because they are Latino. My son's high school is predominantly Latino. ICE has come to his high school twice in the last month.
Maybe
If they're
because
if they're
their
just
parents are fucking illegals, and they think just because they can come over here and have a baby that their kids are actually legal now, which is kind of fucked up. Go to fucking Japan and have a kid and see what happens. You wouldn't
What
even
happens?
you wouldn't the kid wouldn't be Japanese. He wouldn't be a fucking citizen. Go anywhere and have a baby. They don't become citizens. Only this stupid ass liberal fucking people that say that can happen is just the stupidest shit ever. Break into our country illegally and you have a kid. That kid's all of a sudden a fucking citizen. No, he's fucking not. Because the family, they gotta go. What's a kid? What's gonna happen to the kid?
Now
We're
let me
gonna
ask
take care of them now?
let me ask you a question. We can switch gears a little bit. What do you think if Donald Trump or whoever is found on these Epstein files to be a pedophile, why are they not redacting everything? Why do you believe they're not giving us everything? You know, like you said, if it's Bill Clinton, George Soros, any Democrat, anybody, why do you believe that they're protecting pedophiles?
I wouldn't say they're protecting them. I would be more like of not letting them know that they know. Because if you're going to tell someone that you got info on them and you're investigating their ass, they're going to fucking do what they can to not. You wouldn't want someone to know you're under investigation. So why the fuck would they do that?
I mean, I'm just curious because like Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, now he's gone back to his podcast. Both those guys said day one, they will release the Epstein file. So I'm just questioning, you hate pedophiles, right?
Who the fuck don't hate pedophiles?
I don't know. I'm really, I'm starting to wonder that.
Well, y'all just say that he's a pedophile.
Who's y'all?
Pedophile.
Who's y'all? We are all
Liberal.
y'all. Who's liberal? You and I are both Americans. Have I once called you MAGA?
I mean, yeah, you did actually on your stream. I'll kick your ass. Come on here and say it to my face.
No, I never said I would kick anybody's ass.
You
I said,
actually
come on
did.
here and say it to my face. Talk to my face instead of people in the comments.
You
look,
said I'll
Lex,
kick your
look,
ass, which I
I'm
don't
gonna
care
say
because you look at me.
something.
That ain't gonna fucking
Listen.
happen, dude.
Listen, dude, I'm an adult. Did 2 adult men get into fights?
Hell yeah, we do.
Do you know what happens if you get into a fight as an adult? You go to jail. That's a felony.
No, it ain't a felony to fight somebody. It's a felony to fucking overbeat them up. You come on my look, see my land? See,
Yeah.
dude? You come on this land, you just get beat up. You don't go to jail. No one goes to jail. You just get beat up.
Well,
Come
it's
to Texas,
it's
you just get beat
trespassing.
up.
It's trespassing if I come on your land.
I ain't gonna fucking trespass you, dude. I wouldn't do that anyways. And I'm actually a nice guy. I don't like fucking beating people up. No point in that. I got guns. Why would I fucking beat somebody up?
You just kill them instead.
Well, only if they did something, but yeah.
I
Why
hear
not?
you. Now, do you have family and everything?
I just have a wife. We have no kids.
Okay. Well, I guess what do you want to see? Because I can tell I'm angry. You're angry at things. What would you like to see? What do you think could make this better? Are you happy with the way Trump is going? I mean, me personally, I didn't like Biden. I don't idolize any U.S. president. But I'd like to get back to the days where, say, our biggest issue with Bill Clinton is that he got caught getting his dick sucked.
Yeah, I don't know anything about back then. I know that Monica Lewinsky, I've heard about it, but I never looked into it because I was young, dude. I'm 43 now, so I was like fucking 10 years old back then.
Yeah. My
Right
point
now,
is,
what's going on to me?
Yeah. What do you think?
Honestly, like I said, if you would have listened to any of his rallies, he's doing exactly what the only thing that he actually didn't do that he said was in the Ukraine war on day one.
Sure.
Everything else is he's doing it. And
No, you have to listen to Donald Trump. You make a very good point. Whatever he says, and I will give him that. What he says he is going to do, he does do. Now, I think a lot of people thought that he was just going to go after illegal criminals and rapists, not just somebody who was here illegally attempting to get in the right way. They're taking everybody out.
Yeah, okay, I get that. But this is the thing. He says straight up, I'm going to go after criminals first. But first of all, Trump is not doing shit. He has his people doing that. So whether you have a shitty ICE agent, there's like fucking 50,000 ICE agents or thousands of them. So you can't say they're all like perfect and there ain't one racist because there's racists everywhere.
Of course.
Not like a lot of them, but everybody has racists on their sides, whatever.
Of course.
So it's kind of hard to say, but just because you've seen, I don't know, a couple of these things happen, even just say 20. There's 100,000 of them that have been deported, and y'all are worried about like 10 instances or something. It's just a little ridiculous.
Now,
of course, there's always going to be fucked up shit with cameras everywhere.
What do you think about? Obviously, I could probably guess. With Alex Preddy, he was obviously shot and killed.
But he shouldn't have fought with the police. Simple as that.
And did you watch the video where they threw a woman to the ground?
He pushed her in the snow, and the dude tried to pick her up. The cop grabbed him and pushed him back
and maced him.
And then Alex Preddy grabbed the back of the officer's shoulders, which right there, just touching the officer, that's assault. But once you do that, you're fucked.
Once you do that, now I didn't see that in the video where he grabbed his
shoulder. Video. Well, he just grabs his shoulders because he pushes the girl on the ground. The cop's right in front of him. Alex Preddy comes up behind the cop and grabs the cop's shoulders. And that's when he turns around and tries to push him back and maces their ass. And then he says, fuck this, is what I was thinking. He's like, fuck this dude. This is the same guy that spit and kicked our tail light out the week before. Right. He's got a gun. Let's fucking arrest his ass for a crime. You can't carry a gun committing a crime. It's called carrying a firearm in commission of a crime. I don't give a fuck if you have a license or not. So, yeah, and you don't fight with the police. If he would have just gave up, he wouldn't have got killed. It's that simple. Because they just the week before when he kicked the tail light out,
they shot him 12 times.
I don't give a fuck. They could have shot him 150 times. Don't matter, dude. Like I said, all he would have had to do is not fight with the police, and he wouldn't have got killed. Just like the week before when he kicked the tail light out, and the cop came and fucking slammed him on the ground. They pulled up a
Now-
shirt. They seen the firearm, and they didn't take him. They let him go and let him fucking
Now-
feel like a hero. And now look at him. He did it again, and he got himself killed.
Now, what I
Simple
think is interesting is that first video where he kicked the taillight, that looked way more aggressive than what happened on the day he was shot.
That don't
Why
matter.
do you think they didn't? Why do you think they didn't arrest him or do anything that day?
Honestly, don't know. They might have been trying to do something else and didn't give a fuck about that stupid guy at that time.
And he never brought out his firearm. They
You don't have
removed the
to.
firearm. They removed the firearm from his body before he was shot. If they removed the firearm, why did they have to kill him?
Rule number one is that you don't always suspect they have only one weapon. And you can look that up. Every police officer is trained just because you get one gun don't make you don't have another one. So
But ICE does not have the same rights as police officers.
they
Police
have
officers
absolutely the
don't
same
wear
right.
masks.
Fucking federal police is what they are. They're federal agents. What do you mean? They have the right to, if they feel threatened that their life's in danger or their fucking people or anybody's in danger, that they have the right to use deadly force. Just like a firefighter
you
has that
think-
fucking right. Actually, you have
you're a
that right,
service
and so do
member,
I.
I'm
You don't
sorry.
even have to be a cop to have that right. You have that right, and I have that right. You kill anyone that you want as long as you're fucking in threat of being hurt or serious bodily injury or hurt. That's how it is in Texas. You can fucking shoot anybody who tries to harm you in any way that can cause seriously bodily injury or death. You can fucking kill them.
And so you're
That's
saying
the law.
Alex Preddy, I didn't see in the video when Alex Preddy, I've watched the video several times. A lot of people would agree. I've never seen him in that video grab an officer from behind.
Just watch the video.
He was pulled. I did watch the video.
Watch the video again of him when he pushes the girl. Watch Alex Preddy come up and touch the officer, grab him on the top of his shoulders, right on his shoulders.
How did he get behind him? He was protecting the woman and they came up behind him. So then how did he get behind the officer?
Alex Preddy was up in front and then the woman was behind. The cop pushed the woman in the snow, and that's when Alex Preddy came up and grabbed the cop because he was like right on top of the woman because he just pushed her down in the snow. It wasn't even a hard push. She just fell right over. It wasn't even that violent. It looked violent, but it wasn't violent. She just fell over.
I mean, I think throwing a female anytime, and especially they had her, of course it's violent.
Stay the fuck out of the way.
They were peace. You have a
That's
right.
not how you protest. That is not what the fucking First Amendment said. You can't protest down the road with police.
He had a phone in his hand. So if he had a phone in his hand while he was getting maced, I just don't understand how he was able to attack the officer.
He didn't attack the officer. He grabbed the officer. He touched him. You can't touch a cop. You can't even spit on a cop. You can't touch a cop with your index finger. That's assault. Just like you can't spray me with water in a water gun. That's still assault. I know it's stupid as fuck, but you can't even squirt a cop with a water gun, dude.
But that doesn't equal judge, jury, and execution.
This is what it equals. You don't fight with the cop when you got a gun on you, because if a cop sees a gun and you're fighting with him, what's the fucking normal thing anybody would think of? This motherfucker's trying to get his gun and kill us. Or why would he be fighting with us? He knows he's going to. That's the only thought you would think.
Isn't that our Second Amendment to be you can carry a gun, especially in
Not
Texas?
in the commission of a crime. Interfering with a fucking police investigation is a crime. That's called the possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. It's also another charge. It's that simple. You can't commit a crime.
But that charge does not result in the police officers being able to shoot you. You go to court.
No. Why
What
the
I
fuck
don't understand is if they had 12 people there.
Why did he fight with the cops? Why are you arguing for this guy? The dude was fighting with the police. Did he give up or raise his arms up and say, I surrender? Hell no, he was fighting with the police.
I'm arguing for this man because he was a legal gun carrier. And from the video I saw, I didn't see him throw one punch. I didn't see him brandish a weapon. I'm just saying, how poorly are people trained? There was 12 of them. Like, I mean, do you really?
Not 12 people on him. There was 4 officers on him, and one officer came up and grabbed the gun, and the other officer that seen the gun that said gun, 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 and this dude's fighting with him. The only normal thing would be to do is, well, this motherfucker's trying to get his gun. That's what I would think. If you're fighting with some dude and he has a gun and you hear gun, gun, gun. Now, I ain't saying it was a perfect shot or whatever, you know, like shit happens. But if the dude would have never been fighting with the police, he would have never got killed. It's that fucking simple. Like, how fucking retarded do you have to be to not know? Don't fight with the police. Whether you're armed or not, you get your ass beat and you go to jail for fucking assaulting an officer.
Right. But like you just said, you go to jail. I
Yeah,
agree.
but
You know,
you don't have a gun,
I
dude.
think it's debatable whether or not he should have. I think he should have probably been arrested the week before when he
Yeah,
kicked the tail
100%.
light, right?
Yeah,
But
he would
for
have got
what
charged with
did that
he would have
day,
got charged with the crime of carrying that gun when he fucking committed a crime too, and he wouldn't have been on the street to get out of jail. But see, that's what the Dems like. They like people getting out of jail for free. They
I
like it.
don't
They
know.
like
I don't
releasing
know.
no bail. You
I don't
don't
know
fucking
who
no
likes.
bail.
I don't know who likes people getting out of jail for free and criminals
All
on our street.
Chicago. I don't know. It's on YouTube. All Chicago and like all them got no bails, like cashless bail. So if you commit a crime, you get out for free. You get to go out and rape someone else again. That's the stupid fucking the Democrat mentality that they have, like
Okay.
cashless bail.
Now, what? So if Trump is found and anybody is found on these Epstein files as rapists, you agree? We like if Trump is actually on it,
If
you
Trump is
agree?
actually on it being a pedophile, I'll fucking suck your dick live on TV right here. There you go. From Texas
Wow.
Arizona himself. I got a YouTube channel too. I'll
Dang.
fucking suck your dick on TV, buddy, if he's a pedophile on Epstein files. Because you know what? If he was on there, they would have already released that shit fucking 5 years ago, 6 years ago when Biden was in charge.
But that's because they're on it as well.
That wouldn't have mattered. They don't care. They run everything. They control everything. They control the FBI, which you already know. They try to go after him on every stupid little thing they could try to make up.
But
They
who
control
controls
everything.
the FBI now? Why are they not released? Why are they redacting? Why are they
Just told you,
protecting
they don't.
pedophiles?
My thing would be they don't want people to know that they know who they are, whether they're Democrats, Republicans, or whatever. Like
But
I
who
said, you
doesn't?
wouldn't want to let someone know that you're being investigated. Would you let your friend, or would you let someone know that you're investigating them for a crime? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't want to know. You would want to think they're
But
clear.
these are
So
these
by
are
redacting
files
names,
that,
you're not letting people know that they're on the file.
so that's what you think. You think they're just not letting these
That's
people
my.
know, and then you think that they're just doing that. But Kash Patel, why is Kash Patel the head
Like,
of our FBI?
why would they?
Why is Kash Patel the head of our FBI saying nobody else trafficked
What do you
children?
mean? I don't know.
What? Kash Patel said that Jeffrey Epstein did not traffic children to anybody else.
What?
I'm losing you, Texas Air Gunner.
What do you mean to anybody else but who? Just yeah, I'm walking back to my. It might be my Wi-Fi. I walk closer to my house.
Well, Texas Air Gunner, I appreciate you coming on the
I
show.
don't know.
I appreciate you at least having the balls to come on and talk and share your opinion. And again, we are all Americans. I'm trying to find middle ground with everybody.
Well, I'm going to bring you to the dark side. So I'm bringing you over to the dark side.
Well,
hey, if Trump's a pedophile, we'll all fucking disown him. Every MAGA person ever that I've ever known, which is they're all MAGA, we would all disown them. We would disown anybody. I would disown my own fucking dad or mom if they were pedophiles.
I would too. I totally agree. And I think we've found common ground there. So I at least we can agree on that, you know?
Yeah,
and I imagine we agree on some other things, but I will tell you, you know, just reach across to people you don't agree with as much and have more conversations like this. Cause I think this is the way we all grow, is by hearing each other and hearing why we're disgruntled. And that to me is the real teachings of Jesus.
Yeah, and bring me on sometimes. I got a good idea if you I got a good idea on some shows. I've been thinking about starting some YouTube up again because I just did air guns and stuff for a while.
Okay.
But I thought of a good show. I don't want to like blast it out because I ain't never seen it. Nobody.
No, dude, don't give up your brilliant ideas here, Tex.
Well, do you have a way to contact me on the side? Tell me or something.
Yeah, maybe you can send an email or just tune in the show and we'll do it again. But
will you write it down real quick and just send me an email?
No, just put it in the comments. Write it in the comments.
I had to exit off because it was backfeeding the voices and stuff, so I turned it off.
Okay, well, come on the show and I'll get you my email. But thank you again for coming on the show and giving your opinion. All right, and just remember, we're all Americans, and it's us versus them. It's
okay. Yeah, is it secret?
Republicans and Democrats are keeping us fighting each other while they are stealing from all of us.
Oh yeah. I ain't saying the Republicans are fucking perfect. But I
No.
just think Trump's better than most of them damn assholes that are in there.
Okay.
That's how I
Well-
believe. He's a businessman, and the damn government's a big giant business. We're into making money and selling shit and
And I
deficit.
mean,
That's what business is.
he's a pretty failed businessman, though. I mean, literally everything every business he touches is usually falling apart.
Then how is he worth like $7 billion if he's such a shitty businessman? Tell me, show me one billionaire that's a shitty businessman.
The Trump meme coin and
That
all the money.
doesn't- he was already a billionaire way before that.
Text, do you know he's made more money in this last year than he's ever made in his entire career?
Nah, I doubt it. He was worth $4.5 billion when he came in office in 2020.
Yeah,
Or
but
20,
he's worth
16.
way more than that now. I'm just saying, look
But-
it up.
Yeah, that's cool, but he's making his money legitly. He's not being bought by politicians buying him to change the way he thinks. That's why everyone hates him.
Have grocery prices come down greatly where you are? Have energy? Has any of this?
Yeah, my gas is like $2.20 a gallon. Are you kidding me? Hell yeah, it's came down. Eggs are way cheaper now.
But gas prices don't generally have to do with the president. But I'm saying other prices like
That
just
takes a
going
while
to the store.
before
You don't notice like going out to food, restaurants, it's considerably more expensive.
Yeah, but that's been coming up since Biden took office, dude. Like everything tripled under Biden.
Okay, but now we're under Trump. So why
Because Trump doesn't control the whole freaking economy, man. Like, come on, man. He doesn't control grocery stores and what they're paying for shit and all the regulations. You gotta think this. All the regulations,
prices,
all the regulations that were done under Biden caused everything to go up in price because they're having to come up with stupid, crazy solutions to abide by these fucking stupid, retarded regulations that caused everything to go up. Now that everything's back, all the regulations are cut, should start coming down. Not instantly. You can't just wave a wand. But yeah, like emissions on cars are so ridiculous. I work on cars for a living, so I know them. They're so shitty that cars don't last barely longer than the fucking warranty. Like, that's ridiculous.
I think I'm losing you again, Tex. Thank you again, though, for coming on the show. All right, guys, this is Samson's World. Hey, at least somebody came on to talk. I appreciate hearing other people's opinions, although we might not always agree. I think it's important to have the hard conversations. Secret Service Sam out, Samson for president of the world.
Can you freestyle rap at all?
Not yet.
Doesn't it appear to be extremely coincidental that you guys arrest people right outside of Governor Newsom's press conference? Is this really just a show of power?